Wolf Rock. And remember, life is too short to be drinking shitty beer. Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. I was out and about the other day in one of the local shops and I picked up a bottle of Wolf Rock brewed by Sharps, who are based in Cornwall. More on that in a minute. This is a red IPA, it's 4.8%, 500ml bottle. That's all I know. Red IPA. What does that mean? Well, when I said that Sharps were based down in Cornwall, in a place called Rock in Cornwall, they are. That's true. This, on the other hand, this bottle has never seen Cornwall in its life. This was brewed up in Burton-on-Trent, where is it Coors or Miller or one of them breweries have got a contract to brew it up there. And this would go to explain why I remember years ago when Doombar came out, which is also brewed by Sharps, and it was an amazing beer, and then all of a sudden it went pretty crap, and I can only guess that it's because it was taken over by Coors, and it just went downhill. The bottles were obviously brewed up there under license for these people because they probably couldn't handle it. They became a victim of their own success, certainly in the where the ale was concerned, I think. Yeah, it's it's a red IPA. What does that mean? Let's get it open. As I say, I know nothing about this. This must be really nice. It might be disgusting. They say that there's hops from the States in there. No description of what hops or anything like that. So I'm going into this completely blind. And it smells malty. It does say that. And very fruity as well. Dark fruit. Like figs. There's a lot of dark malt, like chocolate malt on that, so they burnt them quite a lot. I'd imagine they've done that to get this colour. There it is in the glass. That is really dark. That reminds me of Hobgoblin. It's that dark. They've called it a red IPA. I don't know if they've done that, but I can get more hops in there now. What hops they are, I don't know till I taste them, and then even then I can only speculate as to what they are. It's a very dark. It reminds me of a Rubio in the colour and the aroma as well. Let's dive in. What's going on here then? Well, there's a lot of chocolate malt, dark chocolate malt, a lot of fruit, dark fruit like berries, raisins. There's a nice mouthfeel to it as well, very smooth. And it reminds me a hell of a lot of Hobgoblin. And I'll tell you another thing. Why they've called it a red IPA, I have no idea. This is more like a ruby ale. It's got everything a good ruby ale should have. It's got the chocolate malt, a little bit of biscuit and caramel in there, but it's mainly sort of dark chocolate malt. There's a lot of fruit, as I say, a lot of dark fruits, berries, dark cherry, black cherry maybe, dark sweet fruit, some slight hoppiness, but it's not that hoppy at all. I don't know. I'm sure the bitterness comes from the dark malt, the dark roasted malt. But I honestly couldn't tell you what hops are in this. But it's not bad, all things considered. This is not a bad ale. But it's not an IPA. Why have they called this an IPA? It's not. A red IPA. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. It's a ruby ale. If you're a fan of Hobgoblin, what else? What else would this remind me of? Directors. It's a bit more flavour intense than that. There's more chocolate malt than Directors, but yeah, Hobgoblin is the one that really springs to mind. But all things considered, it is not bad at all. That is not bad. I'm getting some slight hops on there now. Some slight hops on the back end, but it's malt. The malt stand out in this, and it's a nice drink. I like it. I do like ruby ales. This, to me, I would class this as a typical English ruby ale. I wouldn't even be thinking of considering to call this an IPA at all. It's not. So don't buy this on the understanding that you're going to get a lot of citrus and you're going to get a lot of hops, because you're not. You're going to get a lot of malt, a lot of fruit, basically all the good ingredients for a British ruby ale. So what would I give this out of 10? It's really nice. It is nice. It sounds like I'm knocking it, but I'm not. That does taste nice. They say serve it chilled. I've drunk it chilled, and yeah, it's good. I'm getting all them flavours. I would give that. I'd give that an 8 out of 10. And the reason I'm giving it 8 and not more is simply because they've called it an IPA, and it's not. I know I'm not going to labour the point anymore, but that is not an IPA. And would I recommend it? Yes, I would. If you're a fan of your dark ales, your dark malty ales, winter ales even, this is a good one. Despite being brewed by Coors or up in Burton-on-Trent, and despite the fact it's never seen Cornwall in its life, as a bottle form, I mean, they obviously must brew it down there on draft. I would definitely drink this on draft as well, but I'd recommend it. Try and hunt it out and try it, because it's good. 8 out of 10 and recommended. And remember, life is too short to be drinking shitty beer. Like and subscribe, or the puppy gets it. Isn't that right, Purse? Yeah, get off.